once again, sending off a bunch of orders. It is raining. I'm on my way inside. Mainly sent off stickers today because the brand new colorways and the stickers just came out last night. So definitely get on that if you haven't already. Jackedout.com. I'm going to head inside right now. It's raining and I'll see what I get up to. So today's Tuesday, it says thunderstorms, right? Not quite thunderstorming, but it's definitely pouring with rain. Wednesday is supposed to pour, Thursday, Friday also supposed to pour. Saturday and Sunday is slowly clearing, and then it finally is sunny next Monday. So that's a whole entire week of rain, dude. So the rain absolutely sucks, and the forecast does say it's supposed to rain for the whole entire week, from today until next Monday, which is ridiculous, but after living in Australia for like pretty much, well, my whole entire life, I know that no matter what the forecast says about rain, it's probably not going to be right, and if it says it's going to rain for a whole entire week, that usually means it's going to rain for like 2 or 3 days tops, and then maybe like drizzle a little bit on some days, and then like be sunny for the rest of the day. So I don't really know how the weather's going to pan out for the rest of the week. Hopefully it doesn't rain today. It's definitely raining though, so I'm just going to be straight up honest right now. I'm not going outside. I'm not in the mood to go out and try and make a video that won't be great, rather than actually sitting inside and like interacting with you guys and making a video that you guys would find more interesting than me trying to make something out of like a really miserable day. Although tomorrow, I just spoke to Kai Saunders earlier, and Matt Duncanson and Wesma that we want to ride tomorrow. We might go hit up an indoor park if it's raining. If it's not raining, we'll probably go out and mob the streets. But if it is raining, we might go hit up an indoor park. I mean, that's not as exciting for us street riders, but if that's what we gotta do, that's what we gotta do, and we'll make fun out of the day. We'll shred. It's always a good time with the homies. So I get hyped on tomorrow's video. We'll definitely be riding, definitely be doing something. But today I thought I'd just sit inside, interact with you guys, and answer some of your questions. So I thought I'd do like a little bit of a Q&A video. My last Q&A video, which was the first Q&A video I ever did, was about 2 months ago, and you guys seem to have loved the video. I answered probably like 20 or so questions, I think, and today I'm going to try to do, roughly the same, maybe 15, 20 questions on this horrible day while I'm stuck inside. It sucks that it's raining. It's like a scooter rider's worst nightmare. Today, Q&A video. I actually posted a photo on Instagram about a whole entire month ago, like exactly a month ago, asking you guys to ask me questions for an up-and-coming Q&A video, and I actually never got around to filming that video, and as it's raining today and I decided to do a Q&A video, I thought I'm just going to go back to that photo from a month ago, because it's too late to make a post now. I'm going to go back to that photo from 1 month ago and answer pretty much like 20 or so questions. By the way, hit us up on Instagram if you aren't already following me. 70k, massive shout out to all 70,000 of you. Going down, I'm pretty sure it was this photo right here. Let me just double check that. Yeah, ask me some questions for an upcoming Q&A video, and we have 700 comments. So out of those 700 comments, I'll try to answer as many as I can. Alright, so scrolling through, I'm gonna go all the way back up to the top to give those to give the early squad a chance of being featured in the video. Alright, here we are. And the first comment is first. Alright, so the first actual question, what's your best trick on a skateboard? That's actually a pretty cool question. That was by @thename's_Hamish. Well, if you don't already know, I used to be like a sponsored skateboarder well before I started scooter riding, and my best trick on a skateboard, I mean, I can't really remember. I probably didn't really have like a best trick, but I did a frontside flip down a 6 stair once. I did a kick flip down a 10 stair when I was 9 years old. That was pretty cool. The next question is by Daniel.ARFI, and he says, when will you come to Melbourne? So I don't find that a very interesting question, but a lot of people actually ask me when I'm going to go to Melbourne next. So I've been to Melbourne to ride like 3 times, like twice kind of recently, like the past year, and I definitely want to get back to Melbourne. I'm hopefully going to come this year. I want to travel heaps this year. I definitely reckon I could travel a lot this year. I can't say exactly when I'm going to come to Melbourne, but it's definitely on my bucket list for like this year. I really want to get that done, and that'd be sick. Maybe bring a couple of the homies down. A Melbourne trip would definitely be awesome. I love all the skate parks there. Street spots are amazing. So can't say for sure when I'm going to Melbourne, but I definitely want to try and make it down this year for sure. Speaking of traveling, I've got some massive news coming up probably within my next video or so. It's about a huge I can't really say too much, but it's on the traveling topic, so stay tuned for that. Okay, on to the next question. Oliver underscore Garani or Garani, sorry if I can't pronounce your name properly, but he asked me, have you ever broken a bone or had a really bad fall when scootering? I have broken a bone. It wasn't scootering, it was actually skateboarding. That sucked, but scootering, I haven't broken a bone. I remember one time I fell on my tailbone really hard and I couldn't walk or ride for about 2 weeks, but that's probably the worst of my injuries. Lately I've been falling off a lot. But, yeah, nothing too serious while scootering. Okay, this is actually a pretty interesting question. We have Corey Williams _. He asks me, if you could collab with anyone, who would it be and why? My biggest inspirations on YouTube have to be Billy Perry, Austin Augie, John Hicks, mainly those three for like the riding side of things. And if I could collab with them, that would be like freaking crazy. And by the way, all those names that I just listed, John Hicks, Austin Augie, and Billy Perry, they all ride BMX. They're not scooter riders, they ride BMX, but like the stuff they do is so sick, and I definitely look up to those guys. And a couple of you guys have commented like you're like the scootering version of like Billy Perry, and that's so cool that you guys actually notice like, you know, a similarity between myself and someone that I look so much up to. Alright, so on to the next question. What is your signature trick? I don't really have a signature trick, but I do plenty of lip slides on coping, so that's got to be a trick that I'm kind of known for, especially in my local park. Why did you choose street over park? I actually made a full entire video on that. You can check that video out right here, or maybe it's right there, or I'll just link it in the description below. But I made a full video on why I chose street riding over park riding, so definitely go check that out if you want to hear all about that. Who is your favorite pro? My favorite pro rider would probably have to be Zach Martin, who rides for Proto and Hella Grip, just because of his trick choice and the style that goes with it. He's like hands down been one of my favorite riders for like well over like a year or two now. So yeah, Zach Martin for sure. Brody _Bennett _ asks me, what are your favorite type of bars? Pretty much anything T-bars. I mean, right now my past 2 pairs of bars have been the Urban Art Primo Evo T-bars. They're just pretty basic T-bars, but a lot has gone into these bars, and I know that for a fact. So definitely T-bars, and they have to have jacked out stickers on there, guys. They have to have jacked out stickers on there. Corbin Johnston asks, what's your go-to rail and ledge trick? That's a pretty cool question, actually. My go-to rail trick would probably have to be, if it's a flapper, probably just a hurricane, because I just love locking them in, like, real nice. If it's a down rail, probably a back lip, where I love doing back crooks. And a ledge trick, probably a blunt slide or a 50-50. They feel amazing, especially blunt slides. Brocky _rocks asks, what's your daily routine? Well, if you watch my vlogs, you pretty much see my daily routine. As of right now, since I've just launched my clothing brand, well, my merchandise brand for my channel, pretty much package stickers and t-shirts, which is what I've been doing all morning. And as my clothing brand gets bigger and I bring out more apparel in the next couple of months, that's what I'll be spending my mornings doing and my nights, like just packaging orders. And then after I do that, I pretty much go out riding all day, try and do something exciting, make YouTube videos, and then by the night, I'm editing pretty much all night into the early hours of the morning, and then I wake up and repeat the next day. Lockie Boothie asks me, could you make a skating vlog? Plenty of people ask me that. I mean, I could maybe make one day, just like show you like how good I am still at skating, if I can still skate. I don't know, like I'm not that keen on skating, but if enough people ask me, then yeah, maybe. Okay, this is a question that, okay, it's not necessarily a question that I get asked a lot, it's just a comment that I see everywhere. People always comment on my YouTube videos, oh my god, your bars are so out of line, like, why do you ride crooked bars? You're an idiot, your bars are crooked. I posted a photo of my brand new scooter just the other day, and someone said, oh my god, even on your brand new scooter, you still have crooked bars. Why do you ride crooked bars? Why is your wheel so off? And like, especially when I'm like using the chest mount, you can see like the POV angle of like my bars, and like people comment like, dude, your bars are so out of line. Like, I can't believe that many people actually notice how out of line my bars are. I think if my bars were out of line to my own liking, I would know that, and I would go and straighten them. If they're still crooked like 2 months later, it obviously means that that's just the way I ride them. So I'm going to go into a little bit of detail right here, why I ride crooked bars. I think it was around 2013 when I got like a brand new setup from Scooter Hut, and I was aligning my bars, and I put my bars like way out of line. Like my wheel, like my bars are straight and then my wheel is off to the right. I think I just said to myself, like, stuff this, I can't be bothered to straighten my bars. I'm just going to get used to crooked bars. And so I did. And to this day, I've always had my wheel heaps to the right. Like I do like a full kick to like make my wheel go to the right. Well, if my bars are straight to other people, that is completely crooked for me. Whenever I get on other people's scooters, I'm like, dude, your bars are so out of line. When in reality, their bars are actually probably straight. And it's just my bars that are like completely out of line. To everyone that reminds me that my bars are out of line, trust me, I know that. And to me, it's in line. To you, it's out of line, but to me, that is like completely straight, surprisingly. T_Paraku12, who asks, which country will you go to next? All of those details, which is a huge announcement I was talking to you guys about earlier, that will all be announced probably within my next 2 or 3 vlogs. I can't say for sure. Everything's been finalized right now, but that is going to be huge news. I honestly cannot wait. It's going to be a huge trip. You guys can have a couple of guesses in the comment section right now. Have a guess where I am going in the next week or so. I'll announce it in a couple of vlogs, but comment down below where you think I'm going. It's going to be a huge announcement. I'll make that in the next couple of videos, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, as of now, I honestly cannot say where I'm going to next. Harry.mck, what made you start your YouTube channel and what drove you to keep at it? What made me start a YouTube channel? Well, I think my Instagram started growing pretty fast. And Instagram was just kind of like photos and videos and stuff, and I wanted like another platform to interact with like all my followers. So I started a YouTube channel, and I had heaps of inspiration from other YouTubers that I mentioned earlier in the video. And so I started the channel, and it was super fun. I just like really enjoyed the feeling of accomplishment when you get home from filming a video all day, editing the video and seeing like the final product being complete. I think that was awesome. What drove you to keep at it? Well, I think honestly just all the support, just seeing all the comments, all the likes, all the views come through every single day, all like the subscribers. Like you guys, honestly, it kind of sounds cheesy like to come from a YouTuber to my fans, but straight up, you guys are the ones that keep me at it. Like the fans, the people begging me for, you know, for more and more videos. You guys are the ones who inspire me to keep going at it every single day. So keep the love and support coming, guys. It really, honestly does mean a lot to me. We have at JelloX_X Justin, who asks, is this question going to make the video? Yes. Okay, next question, we got Morgan W. Canyon, who asks, have you ever done a flare? Yes, I've done a flare. I learnt flares back in 2012, I'm pretty sure, and I've lost flares, I've relearned them, lost them, relearned them. The last time I relearned flares was probably like 2 months ago, I think. Maybe I'll try and relearn them soon. If you think I should learn flares for a video, just for like a one-off park video because it's raining, comment down below and I'll definitely go get that done. Okay, I'm gonna answer only 5 more questions because it's been quite a while. I've answered plenty already. I'm gonna scroll all the way towards the end now to the most recent comments, which was still like 2 weeks back. At EdGreen7, what's your favorite skate park and why? Noble Skate Park in Melbourne has to be my favorite skate park just because it is so big, there's obstacles everywhere, it's just never-ending lines, and it flows super good. And it's in Melbourne, I love Melbourne. Okay, we got at Josh_Davidson2003, who asks, would you ever jump El Toro? So for those of you who don't know what El Toro is, it's a very famous 20 stair. It's a well-renowned street spot in skateboarding and well-renowned in scootering, despite not many scooter riders hitting it. But I definitely want to go to El Toro. If I do go there, I'll make a video of me trying something down it. At Cody.Symington, are you thinking of making an actual clothing brand that consists of more than shirts? Well, even though I've only got shirts, it's still a clothing brand. I've just brought out all these new stickers, so it's still an actual clothing brand. Am I bringing out products more than shirts? And the answer is yes. I've got hoodies in the works right now. I've got hats in the works right now. Yes, I'm going to be bringing out plenty more apparel. It might not come out for like a month or so because I want it to be like exactly perfect, exactly the way I want it to come out, but don't forget about my brand. I got plenty of stuff in the works, and yeah, I really want this clothing brand to be like super dope. So I'm spending my time on it and making it the way I want it. Alright, so last but not least question we have at JoshFoz223. This was a randomly chosen question. Scariest and biggest handrail you have ever hit? I've hit plenty of scary handrails. 2 handrails that stand out the most for me. There was this one big 14 stair handrail that I backside lip slided, although I think the biggest and most scariest handrail would have to be this 16 stair handrail. Not only was it a 16 stair, the top of the rail was like bent, so I had to clear over the bent part onto the down bit. It was super steep. I had to land onto a busy road in the city, and I did it at midnight. I'll show you the clip right now. And yeah, finish it off with the banger. That is the last question, that is the last answer, whatever you want to call it, of this video, of this Q&A video. So yeah, I really do appreciate you watching this video. And remember guys, that the stickers, we've got all the new colorways. So this is the current colorway that I've had in stock for a while. Then we have the dark green, by the way, that is not black, that is dark green. For everyone who thought that was black in my most recent Instagram photo, that is dark green on the lemon. And then we have the blue and the purple, which seems to be very popular. And obviously the t-shirts are still in, well actually they're not entirely in stock. I've got 1 shirt left out of like the whole batch. 1 shirt remaining. It is a size medium. It is sitting right here, ready to be packaged out. Whoever buys this shirt, I will throw in a free sticker of each colorway I throw in. one of these, and one of these for the last person to buy the last t-shirt, which is a size medium. So yeah, as you can see, it is pouring outside. My whole driveway is flooding. It's actually supposed to hail. There's actually supposed to be a severe thunderstorm today, so obviously I'm not outside, and I apologize for that, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I still made a video, so I hope you guys are hyped on that Q&A video, something a little bit different, and for a future Q&A video, ask me questions below right now, and I will answer them in my next Q&A video, which will be in a couple of months. I think it's good to sit down sometimes and just speak to you guys, especially answering your questions. I can really interact with you guys. Drop a like on this video, subscribe if you haven't already, turn on post notifications, because I've had a couple of comments lately letting me know that they got unsubscribed without them actually physically unsubscribing. So I don't know if the bug is still going around on YouTube, but basically YouTube is unsubscribing people automatically from channels, and I'm not just saying that, like, it's actually a proper bug. Go search it up, like, it's actually happening. So to make sure that doesn't happen to you, make sure you hit the little bell next to the subscribe button on my channel, so it turns on post notifications. It'll notify you whenever I upload a video, so you do not miss a video. You guys have been killing it on the videos lately, so I really appreciate that. Let's keep it going. I will see you in tomorrow's video. I'll go ride, I'll do something fun tomorrow for sure, so there will be a video tomorrow. I apologize for not keeping up the whole daily upload schedule recently. I've been making videos as often as possible. I've been working super hard on everything, but a video at least every 2 days is my priority right now. I've got some massive news coming up in the next couple of days, so get hyped on that. If that is the end of this video, guys, like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. I will see you tomorrow on the channel, 5:30 PM, guys. Do not miss it. I'll be trading with all the homies, guys. See you then.